Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a little make with you guys. I have got a 4.5 by 4.25 by 5.5 inch 3-slit diagonal pocket here. Very common, very popular pocket, but I've got a way to make it with one sheet of paper. I have not seen that done yet. I have seen it done with multiple pieces of paper, 2 to 3 pieces of book page or paper folded and put together, the construction put together. I have figured out how, took me a little while, I have figured out how to make it with one sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. So I thought I'd share that with you guys today. Maybe we can make one and get it decorated, okay? So this is how it looks. This is my prototype, very cute, very sturdy, very nice. And this is with just a piece of 8.5 by 11 DSP, Designer Series paper, the thin paper, okay? And it's very sturdy, comes out nice. On this one that we're gonna make together on camera, I thought we would do it with a piece of cardstock, which is a little bit heavier duty, and it's gonna be a little bit bulkier, so you can see the difference between the two, okay? So I'll put that off to the side for the moment. We're gonna get a piece of cardstock paper, 8.5 by 11, okay? And we'll run through it a couple times. Very easy once you get the concept down, okay? We're gonna put it portrait angle, and we're gonna fold it in half, okay? Edge to edge, and with each fold, we want to get our folds nice and crisp, okay? So with each fold, let's use that bone folder. Each fold, nice and crisp. And it does really good with the thinner paper, okay? Now with the thicker paper, a little bit thicker paper, of course it's gonna be a little bit bulkier, but your pocket will come out a little bit sturdier as well, okay? That's our first fold. Now our second fold, what we're gonna do, now what you can do with this also, if you have a piece of double-sided paper, this is a perfect project for that, okay? Because with the multiple folds, once you get it done, you don't have to do any more layering with extra paper, okay? So if you have double-sided paper, this works great. Okay, that's our first fold, okay? Now before we go any further, this is just me. You do not have to do this, only if you choose. I like to take a little bit of ink and ink that middle crease there, just so I can see it when I'm doing the other folds, and I do both sides, okay? It's just easier visually so I can see where the line is, that's all. Because with the light, it puts a little bit of glare and it's harder for me to see, okay? So there we go. Now second fold, we're going to start at the bottom right hand corner, okay? And we are going to come up about, not quite to the middle, we're going to come about 1/2 inch in. And it doesn't have to be exact, we're just going to guess, but we're going to try and line up our line straight with this line, okay? And we're going to fold it. Again, good crease. Really burnish that down nice and straight, just like that, okay? That's the bottom right. Then we're going to come up to the top left, okay? Let me bring this down, make sure I'm in frame. And we're going to fold this, and we're going to come across the middle line about 1/4 inch, just a little bit, okay? Again, keeping our fold straight as we can, and down. Burnish it, get it nice and flat. And if you have to, you know, depending on how thick your paper is, flip it over, burnish both sides, whatever you think you need to do. Okay, so that's our second fold. First fold, bottom right. Second or third fold, top left. Okay, that's how we're looking so far. Next, we're going to flip it over. Okay, once we have it flipped over, we're going to come down to the bottom right again. Now on this one, we're going to come up to the middle crease line, but we're not going to go over. We're going to butt it up right next to it. Just go right up to it. That's why I like to put the ink on it, for this purpose here, so I could see where that line is. Okay, and I want to just come right up next to it. Get it straight and give it a crease. Good crease. Okay, and it kind of got it a little bit crooked. Let's see if I can straighten that up. Okay, so there we go. And after we get that fold, we're going to flip it back over, and we're going to bring the whole page up, and we're going to get it folded in half, butting up, lining up our top and our sides. And for that, I'm going to have to come in. Excuse me, my light just went out. Let me reach over and turn it back on. Excuse me a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So we just flipped it over, and we're going to come up and we're going to fold it in half. And I'm just turning it so I can get it even on the top and even on the sides. And I need to bring it up just a little bit. And fold. Okay, there we go. Burnish it. Get it nice and flat. There we go. Okay. Now once we have that, now we're on that first fold line in the middle. We are going to bring that over and across and burnish that again. Burnish that, and there we've got our pocket. And let me grab one of these little pocket 1, pocket 2, and pocket 3. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So I'm going to do it again with this piece of paper here. We're going to do it one more time together, okay? This is 8.5 by 11. Okay. We're going to fold it the long ways. We're going to fold it in half. Okay. And again, I am going to put a little ink on my lines just for visual so I can see it a little bit better, especially this pattern here is a little busy. There we go. Okay, fold number 1. Fold 2, we're going to come up to about 1/2 inch or so, maybe 3/4 of an inch. About 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Get it straight and give it a fold. Top left, we're going to come across the center fold about 1/4 of an inch. Give it a fold. Burnish those lines. We're going to flip it over. Bottom right, we're going to fold it up to the middle. Crease, but not overlap. Right there. Give it a fold. Burnish it. Once that fold is made, we're going to flip it back over, and we're going to bring it up to the top, line it up, top to top, edge to edge, get it nice and straight, and crease it, and fold it. Okay, so then we've got something like that. Then our original first middle fold, we are going to fold it over, like so. Here we go. Line it up on the bottom and burnish it. There we go. And we've got ourselves a pocket. Then all you have to do is give it a bead of glue on the bottom and on the little side opening flaps right there. And you've got yourself 3 diagonal pockets, 1, 2, and 3. And depending on how you put it down on your page, you can put yourself an additional pocket on the top or a side pocket right here if you choose. Okay, very pretty. So with that, using this paper, all I have to do is line that piece there and this piece here. That's all I have to do, and decorate it. Okay, so here's the same one, just like that. Okay, here's one that's decorated. I did my prototype. Here's the one, and then here's the one. Let me put this one back together. Let's see. There, there, over, there, back over. I actually have to talk myself through it when I make it. Okay, so here's the one we did with cardstock, and you can see how it's a little bit thicker, but not much. It's still very doable, but if you want a little bit of a sturdier pocket, and this would be a great piece to make and just have it as a tuck in, tuck it in, maybe put it in with a paper clip or you know, a bulldog clip or something like that. Just pin it to a page and have it as an extra piece, and really doll it up and pretty it up, and it'll hold a lot of pieces. This one here, I just have 3 little pieces, but it'll hold multiple ephemera pieces. It'll hold quite a few pieces of goodies. A lot you can do with it. Okay, so that would be another idea. Just tuck it into a journal page. If you do it with a sturdier piece, that would be a nice way to do it. Okay, decorate it up. If you wanted to, I mean, there's, you know, once you do it a couple times, I'm sure some ideas will come to you, different things that you can do with it. But I just thought I'd share this idea and this concept with you, because for so many years I have been doing this particular pocket with using either 2 or 3 pieces of paper and layering them. And most of the time I do it with book page or what have you, you know, music sheet page, you know, your digital page or what have you. And I was thinking, you know, I'm wasting so much paper because I'm having to use multiple, and then I'm cutting it off and I'm trimming it down and I'm folding the edges over and, you know, gluing them to the back, and then it's bulking up the edges. And I was thinking, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. So, yeah, so I finally figured this out. Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty fun. So I hope you like the project. I hope you give it a try. Please give me a like, give me a thumbs up. If you have any further questions, if I didn't explain it clear enough to you, pause it, rewind it, go through it again, leave me any questions or comments, and I will be sure to try and answer them for you if I can. But yeah, have fun with it. And thank you so very much for watching. Take care. Until the next video, God bless. Bye-bye.